Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome back to the Venusian Light Tarot. So today we're going to go ahead and do your love reading. This is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or if you are watching for somebody who is a Sagittarius. So just take what resonates, just take what fits with you. Don't try to force the message. You can go ahead and think about your person, think about your situation, and we're going to see what the energy is between the two of you and what Spirit wants you to know about this connection. If you do resonate with this reading, there will also be an extended reading, and you can find the link for that down below in the description box, and we will go much more in depth about your person, how they're feeling, thinking, their intentions, next actions, and further advice for you. Okay, and if you are new here, we do have this big bowl of first names, common first names, and subscribers who have submitted their first names, locations around the world, zodiac signs, attributes, life path numbers, and things like that. So we're going to pull one draw here in this reading, and then one more in the extended reading. And that is just, we're going to do that a little bit later. So let's see, Sagittarius, what is going on between you and your person? So Spirit, we ask for clear messages, please, of the highest and greatest good for whoever is drawn to this reading, Sagittarius, anyone who is needing to hear this message. I trust that it will find whoever's meant to hear it. What is the energy between you and the person that you have on your mind currently? Okay, let's see. The Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Cups, Page of Swords, the Emperor, Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, the Naked Heart, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay. And we have Justice coming through at the bottom of the deck here. So I'm kind of getting this could be a situation that feels like it's coming back around again. With the Six of Cups here, it feels like this could be a connection where you have really been doing a lot of inner work on yourself and perhaps this person too. And it seems like this connection, there's something that has been potentially blocking the movement forward between you both. And this could be why we do have the Two of Pentacles showing up as well. And this person is coming up as the Page of Swords. I feel like this could be definitely a situation to where you are kind of on the outskirts with each other. This could be, I'm getting this person who's connected to you is on the outskirts somehow of your life, or they are peering into your life, not in like maybe a creepy way, but in a way where they are trying to gather information about you. I'm seeing somebody who could be in the medical field here, a doctor, a nurse, specifically the person you're connecting to, but that's only for someone specific. But yeah, it feels like this person, there's a lot of drama around this though. They're almost showing me like a soap opera. So there could be some drama that's going on around your connection. 10 of Wands and the Justice card coming up at the bottom. So yeah, I feel like this is definitely a bit of a struggle. Now, for some of you, this could be a person who you're getting to know currently or a new person, and you could find that they have drama from their previous marriage or previous connection for some of you. And that could be what is making this connection challenging and difficult right now. I'm also seeing somebody plays golf. So the Six of Cups here between you both, the connection itself. It's like there's a bit of like a car that has stalled midway down the road. It feels like this is something where, again, either the external situations right now are causing a temporary stalling of your connection, or maybe it's just been the two of you, especially if you had a long-term connection. If there's children involved, that could be for some of you. It feels like there's a bit of this stalling energy between the two of you in terms of your progression of this relationship, and that could be where it stands right now. And I feel like there's definitely a sense of the universe trying to guide justice in the situation. With the Justice and the Wheel of Fortune, we have love yourself first and retreat. Yeah, so lots of kind of disconnection, I feel. So it's likely that if this resonates with you, you and this person are hanging on somehow by a thread, either because you've shared a long-term connection, or there's just a sense of, you know, maybe this connection being on hold because of those external factors. Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Let's see, how is this person showing up here? The Page of Swords, the person you're connecting to. Ten of Swords and the Lovers. Wow, so Seven of Swords beneath that. How are they thinking and feeling about you? Queen of Pentacles. The Empress. Yeah, I definitely think for a lot of you, this is somebody who seems to see you in a pretty high light here. The Empress, the Queen of Pentacles. Again, some of you could be mothers, or you could have had a long-term connection. It won't be for everybody, but for some of you that could be. And this person has been wanting to move a little bit slowly, though. It's like I'm seeing this person is having this kind of picture of you in their mind, or idea of you and what you offer to this connection, who you are, especially if you're more of a feminine, being the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles. But I'm seeing this person, they could be an air sign, or they could have air in their chart. King of Swords, the Four of Swords. They have been, I'm hearing losing the cool, or not wanting to lose the cool. So they could be right now towards you, taking on a little bit of a distant stance, maybe a little bit in their logic at the moment with the King of Swords. And it seems like they may not want to somehow lose control or lose their cool, whatever that means, in their situation or between you both here. And again, they're coming up as their overall energy, the Ten of Swords, the Lovers, the Page of Swords. This person feels like they are going through a rough time. There could have even been a painful separation or a painful ending. And since they're showing up as the Ten of Swords, it feels like this is kind of why this person could be either put in the middle of a challenging situation currently that is not involving you, and they feel like it's making them tread carefully when it comes to how they're approaching you in this connection. And this is especially true if this is a fairly new connection for some of you, and they're wanting to almost like kind of gather themselves up and present the best version of themselves to you, because they seem to view you as this Empress here. This could also be, if it's not a new person, they just are someone who could be wanting to figure out the best way to make a change in your connection that is better than where you left things before. And they feel like they are wanting to, maybe not like show too much of their emotion or not get carried away with their emotion, because it feels like they either feel that there's a resistance to approaching you because of if there was something that had happened here with the Ten of Swords and the Page of Swords. They almost feel, let me see, connection between you both here, Sagittarius. Yeah, there's a lot of like, I'm seeing clouds passing in the sky right now. So as it stands for where the energy is between you both, that's kind of the feeling I'm getting again of like a car that has sort of stalled, the clouds are passing by, or the clouds need to pass by, especially if there's something going on externally, or if there's a feeling of this retreat, love yourself first, even something financial. So for some of you, this could be with the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe somebody, if not both of you, are really working on themselves, maybe working on, I was gonna say finances or money. I'm seeing somebody could have gotten a new job recently. This could be your person for someone. And it feels like with the Wheel of Fortune, there's just a sense of almost waiting for the tides to turn in this connection. This person is someone who is missing you silently. You both could be missing each other silently. With the Six of Cups, this could be a soulmate connection, or a connection that does go for, many years for some of you watching this, or there's a strong soul tie. If it is a new person, it could just be more of like a soulmate that you've just met. And it feels like this connection is nostalgic in certain ways to where you connect on that level. And with the love yourself first too, it almost feels like maybe if it's a new person, it's kind of like the right person, but maybe the wrong time because of someone's situation right now needing to sort of pick themselves up. And with the Wheel of Fortune, like I said in the beginning, it feels like the universe is really trying to orchestrate the right outcome in this situation and trying to guide this connection in the best possible way. How they're thinking and feeling about you. And we're going to go much more in the extended about this person in particular, but let's just get a little bit more here. What is this person thinking and feeling about you, Sagittarius? Yeah, so softening your heart, exposing the bare soul, and showing vulnerability. Yeah, with the King of Swords, this person could be someone who has not been very used to showing their emotions. And so right now, where they're at is that they are feeling softened by you. Something about your presence or something about just your energy is making them want to soften their heart. It's making them feel this kind of urge to almost, I'm noticing we have the Empress and the Emperor. So yeah, you could be counterparts. This could also be a connection where with the Six of Cups, you could have children together, but if not, it's just more of like that soul bond maybe between two people. And this person does seem to have some regrets though. So how they're showing up overall, they either feel very regretful about their past decisions in general, or they feel regretful about a ending or painful situation that took place between you both. And they seem to be really thinking a lot about that. This person, again, I'm seeing them really diligently working on their practical concerns. So everyday things such as their finances, maybe children involved, maybe things that have more to do with like needing to take care of things. And so that's why when it comes to you, we have a quiet affair, we have enemy in disguise. So how they feel about you here. Yeah, this person, I will say, they have a bit of an energy to them where they're not, it's almost like this person is feeling inspired in certain ways by you and by this softening of the heart that you represent. But there seems to be, this person doesn't seem to be totally, totally ready for this connection. And you could even find that their energy and how they're coming across, they either feel, if it's a newer person for one group of you here, that this is something that they feel like you do help to expose their heart and to soften their heart, but they may not be ready for that type of connection. It could even have been like a fated meeting with the Wheel of Fortune, and they're trying to juggle everything at once. They could have even have had a third party involved, or there could be something to do with the situation right now that doesn't really allow them to fully kind of be vulnerable with you or fully dive into this connection with you. And that could be why they're showing up as it's not all as it seems with this enemy in disguise. And again, if it's not a new person, it's more so the way that this person's approaching you currently. They might be someone who has a lot of like overthinking in their mind right now, a lot of things to take care of mentally, physically, materially, and they are not going to be portraying the real truth to you at the moment. But let me see, the Lovers, how are they showing up overall? Sagittarius. Yes, blinded by the light. So yeah, I will say for this reading, and again, we're going to look more in the extended, but this definitely could be a reading to where this person is someone who doesn't seem to be either ready for like a full-on commitment here with you, and you could find that they are someone who is going through their own inner challenges, and they have a bit of like a stoic energy to them, or a bit of a I don't know if I want to use the word cold, but I guess kind of cold, detached here. And it feels like they could be, so it says here, fearing a higher power and closed-minded mentality. And so with these cards, you know, they're not like the greatest cards. So that's why I feel like for this reading, they, with the sensual cravings here, the knot is tied. This person, this will be very specific and it won't be for everybody. But again, if they're coming out of a marriage or another relationship, they could be in a position where they only want to have something physical with you, or the way that they're approaching the idea of you is more in that way. And anything that can go deeper than that, you seem to inspire that within them. And it's like they kind of can feel that. And they do feel that there's this like warmth that they do have with you, but they're also in this King of Swords energy, not the King of Cups. So they're a little bit more in this guarded, wounded, maybe coldish energy, which is making it harder for them to connect emotionally. And so they could be approaching you in that way here. So everything is not as it seems. So I would be a little bit, let's look at the outcome though and see, but I would be a little bit cautious when it comes to what you want with this person, because it seems like that's what's going on here. And even if it is somebody from the past, it's like I feel you both could connect in this very nostalgic way together. Like you have this either a lot of history together, or you just have that maybe soul bond here. And it feels like there's this sense of you always being connected or always coming back around to each other. But it feels like if that is the case, it's also that the way that they're approaching it again is maybe they've come out of something else, or they've or even just between the two of you, there's a feeling of them having to confront their heart if you're both going to have something deeper and more meaningful. And I think this person is going through a lot of challenges right now that are testing their ability to, you know, be strong in the situation, and for you both to see if you can, you know, work things out type of thing. So that's kind of what I'm getting here, but we'll look more at them. But let me just see a little bit of the outcome here. And so you are coming up as the Emperor, the viewer. Queen of Wands. Let me see, what is the outcome between you both? Six of Pentacles. Nine of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Yeah, it kind of feels like in the next month or so, there's a sense of this frustrating kind of circle going on, Hanged Man here too, in which you could be, especially if you are somebody who shares finances with this person or had a marriage, for a few of you, there's still going to be a cycle of confusion maybe around this connection. I'm hearing Spirit say the work will have to be done or something, or putting the work in. So with this heart-to-heart conversations too, it may be with this Nine of Swords, there's a lot of anxiety and fear and confusion around this connection. So there may need to be more of an honest conversation here, because it almost feels like there's a lot of distance between you both. And this is either that you're trying to bridge that gap, and that could be why you're trying to work on things together, for those of you who could have like maybe a history with them. And it seems like in the next month or so, you're still going to be needing to almost like kind of come closer together in a way to where you can work on things, especially practically. But even if it's not someone from the past, it's still the situation to where maybe you still have to be, you know, having honest communication about why the other factors involved, the practical concerns, this person's maybe financial worries or yours, whoever has maybe some situations to deal with financially, could be causing distractions in the way of your connection. And it seems like this person has to be maybe like more honest about their fears and their worries, and instead of approaching it in the way that they've been approaching it. So that's why with the Page of Swords, it could be that you have currently right now like a strained level of communication, or just that things are not clear. You know, you're not clear about this connection, not clear about where you're going. And so there may be an opportunity here to talk things through a little bit more. What is the outcome, Sagittarius, between you both next month or so? I'm hearing something about change, needing to have change, or change would be good. So take that how that will resonate with you. Silent contemplation, seeking the answers, and complex love. Yeah, it's definitely a complex love or complex situation. I'm seeing this person too could really be very much in their head trying to figure out, I mean, you as well, where to really take this connection. You know, is it going to work? And also, if you are in separation, this person may be doing a lot of thinking here in the next month or so about how everything is going. There's just a lot of like distractions, a lot of noise I feel around this connection. So they could be really trying to think things through and go through all the scenarios and sort of what to do, especially if they do have concerns around money or something else in their life currently. Let me get one more, the outcome between you both. We have nothing compares. Yeah, like I said, with the Empress, this person could feel this Two of Swords, Seven of Wands. I feel like this person's battling a lot of ego here, because it almost feels like there's this denying of what one feels at a soul level. So with the Six of Cups here too, the Empress, how they view you, I feel like this person is definitely going through a bit of maybe even like a dark night of the soul, or with this blinded by the light and the Two of Swords, there's kind of a defensive energy, even though this card talks about being pulled at a soul level together. So a lot of, yeah, definitely a lot of components to this, a lot of confusion in the mind and the heart here, but it feels like with the Lovers too, there could be this intangible soul pull that you both do have together. And I think it's a matter of trying to get to the bottom of that and remove the noise outside of this connection, or remove the challenges that you both have been having to connect on a deeper level. But it feels like the core root of that starts from self-love and needing to kind of continue to move on this journey. So it's a little bit of a challenge, but that's what I'm getting here. So we're going to look in the extended in a minute, but I'm going to get some messages from them to you, and then we'll pull from our bowl. So what does this person want to say to you, Sagittarius, about their feelings? And what else is going on in this connection? Yeah, I'm noticing here expectation. So I'm afraid that I will let you down if I make a promise to you too soon. I don't know if I can meet your expectations. Yeah, so, and beneath that we have light. You radiate light and beauty. I love being around you, but it triggers my shadow at times. That's exactly what we have here. Especially if you have like an intimate connection and nothing more. It's almost like to go more than that, to go deeper than that, makes this person feel triggered. And it's nothing that you do. It's more so maybe your light, especially if you're someone who just has like a radiance about you. Some of you could be really successful, or maybe you're just a, I don't know, you just have something, or maybe you're a really good mother, or you have like a grounded presence to you. And it's like this person feels a level of intimidation or trigger. But this card flew out, mending. I don't want things to end on this note. Let me make things right. So yeah, that's where I see the two of you maybe having a conversation, or with the Page of Swords, they're kind of hovering in a way over you, but in a way where they feel it's like this person, especially if you had a breakup or things have not been going well in general, they almost have this like pain inside that they want to release in a way where they can tell you how they feel, or that you both can move beyond the challenges that are going on. But it's like, I think this person feels like they have this fear that they can't really give you what you're looking for. And I think that's, a lot of that is true. We have here, I'm trying to find ways to get your attention. I don't know if you're interested anymore. And that could be with the Page of Swords too. They could even be missing you silently here and floating above without really making a move. And that's what they're feeling internally. We have vacation. I just want to run away with you and forget about all the troubles. So for those of you who could be something that's going on outside of this connection, or you can't really be together completely, they almost want to just like brush it under the rug and be casual about it, and just maybe take a vacation or a trip with you, or maybe both doing this as a family, but just ignoring kind of the underlying causes of it a little bit. And I think that's what that Two of Swords, this person is a bit blocked. Yeah, so block, I'm not open to talk right now, even though I think they are, but they're not. That's what the King of Swords, the Four of Swords. It's like this person feels like they're trying to resist their feelings, resist what they want, but they definitely might need a little bit more time to come to terms with what they want. Yeah, so separation, being away from you has made me realize how much I love you. I want a second chance. The way that I feel about you is exactly how you're feeling about me. The Mirror and layers. There's much more than meets the eye. The way that I act is not a true reflection of my feelings. Yeah, I feel like this person has some level of awareness that being away from you or being apart from you, especially for those of you who it's a past person with the Six of Cups, has made them realize that they do love you. But they seem to be kind of floating back and forth between being blocked about talking about this and still sitting with the pain of their own ego and anything maybe financial that's going on too. So let me pull some names and then we'll go over to the extended and see this person's feelings a little bit more, intentions, their next actions, and advice from Spirit for you. But let's go ahead and pull from this bowl. And these do not have to resonate. If your name is not pulled, if your location or none of this resonates, that's completely okay. This is just for fun and also for people who need extra confirmation. So don't worry about it if it does not resonate. Okay, so let's start with names. We have Manuel, Harriet, Elisa, or Lissa, Gwen, Eric, Jane, Sharon, Alyssa, spelled like this, Zoha, Sasha, Marquise, Cameron with a K, Marika, Cyan, and then we have here, I don't know how to say that, but Mahay Blistar. And then we have for locations, we have Toronto, Oklahoma, Jamaica, Boise, Portland, and then we have chef, so someone could be a chef, and Aries moon. So we're going to leave it here, and we will pull another draw in the extended. So if you are interested, the link is down below, but I hope that this could help Sagittarius. Definitely let me know if you'd like, or if any of these names resonate with you or the reading. I'd love to hear, and I will talk to you next time. Take care and lots of love.